Yesterday we had given a problem. We have to find out what is the problem. Problem is there is a mass 5 kg here, and there is another mass 3 kg here, and you have to find the theta. And this is a string which is going over a pulley. Okay.
Okay.
So what we did, this is 3 kg, this is 5 kg. It is based on yesterday's class, so you have to read the class. This was the problem.
Yes.
Okay, so this
Yeah.
tension is actually lifting this mass, and also this is pulling this mass this side. So T equal to 3 kg into 10, so 30. So T equal to 30. Here also T
Okay.
is pulling this mass. So that way opposite force. This is stable. This is equilibrium. It's not moving. So this force is cancelling this force. So T equal to mg sin theta. So again T equal to
Okay.
mg sin theta. Okay, mg is what? 5 into 10, 50. So 50 sin theta equal to 30. So sin theta is 3 by 5, theta is 50, 37 degree. This is the answer. Okay, so yesterday's class, if you attend, you will be able to understand this. Fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we'll go ahead with the next topic or the next concept. The for problem is find, write down the question. Find n between two blocks and n between surface and mass m. What is n? Normal. Normal reaction. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
So this is a mass m. On that you have a small mass m. Okay. You have to find n between the, there is a normal here also, and there is a normal here also. Yes or no? Yes? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So normal
Yes,
between
sir.
two blocks and normal between surface and mass m. Normal between two blocks, normal surface and mass m. So we have to find the normal. So if you have to write this free body diagram, how you have to write? First is there is a normal on the top of this one. This normal will be on the mass m. That means, so what is the weight of the mass? What is the weight of the mass m? Mg. Correct? So here you are mg. इसका नॉर्मल ऊपर है ना, तो नीचे क्या होगा? इसका वेट होगा, ये मास का जो वेट है इसके ऊपर होगा, तो ये इसका वेट क्या होगा? m इंटू जी, ये m है ना, तो mg आया. करेक्ट?
Yes.
उसके बाद कॉम्बाइंड वाला होगा किसका? ये है, ये मास, तो मतलब यहां पर क्या होगा? mg होगा, कैपिटल mg होगा. यस और नो? और यहां पर जो ऊपर होगा वो क्या होगा? n1 होगा, है कि नहीं? n1 होगा, तो ऊपर क्या होगा? n1 होगा. और एक क्या होगा? इसके बीच में भी एक नॉर्मल रिएक्शन होगा. किसके बीच में? ये जो है, ये वाला नीचे एक रिएक्शन दे रहा है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एन. अरे बाबा, जो ऊपर है ये नॉर्मल ऊपर है कि नहीं? ये जो नॉर्मल है, ये नॉर्मल इक्वल टू एम जी है कि नहीं? तो ये जो एन है, ये एन क्या है? एम जी है कि नहीं? छोटा एम जी. तो अगर देखा जाए तो इसके ऊपर कौन सा फोर्स है? इसके ऊपर इसका वेट है, इसका वेट है कि नहीं? तो टोटल जो फोर्स है, ये जो बॉडी के ऊपर, ये जो बॉडी के ऊपर कौन सा है? एक फोर्स ऊपर है जो n1 है, और क्या है? इसका जो वेट है जो क्या है? mg है. और एक ये जो नॉर्मल है, ये जो नॉर्मल ऊपर है, इसका वेट क्या है? छोटा mg है कि नहीं? तो ये जो नॉर्मल है,
हाँ.
ये नॉर्मल क्या होगा? n1 क्या होगा? कैपिटल mg प्लस स्मॉल mg. है कि नहीं? है कि नहीं? अरे मेरे को
Yes, sir.
बताओ, जब नॉर्मल
हाँ,
बॉडी
सर.
रहता है, तो अगर बॉडी नॉर्मल रहता है, ये एन है और ये तुम्हारा मास है, तो नॉर्मल इधर क्या होगा? mg होगा. वेट का ऑपोजिट ही है ना. बट यहां पर जो मास है, इसके ऊपर और एक मास है, तो इसका वेट भी इसके वेट के साथ ऐड हो जाएगा ना. समझ रहे हो? तो जो टोटल
हाँ,
वेट
सर.
होगा वो क्या होगा? m प्लस m इंटू जी इज इक्वल टू n. है कि नहीं? तो अगर हम देखा जाए, ये दो बॉडी मिलके एक बॉडी हो गया जिसका मास क्या है m प्लस एम, और इसके ऊपर n है और नीचे क्या होगा m प्लस एम इंटू जी, तो ये नॉर्मल होगा। आया समझ में? पहले ये नॉर्मल n है और ये n1 है, तो ये n इक्वल टू क्या है, इक्वल टू एम जी, ये हो गया। दूसरा क्या है कि इसके ऊपर भी एक नॉर्मल रहेगा, बड़ा नॉर्मल जो कंबाइंड वेट है, तो दैट इज इक्वल टू n1 इक्वल टू एम जी प्लस छोटा एम जी। क्लियर? किसी को डाउट है? किसी
नो
को
सर।
डाउट है? आया समझ में? सिद्धि,
नो
देविका,
सर। हाँ सर।
लक्ष्य, लक्ष्य,
हाँ सर, आया समझ में आया।
ओके। नेक्स्ट विल गो टू द नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम। देविका बात करो, डोंट बी साइलेंट। अभी हम लोग एक प्रॉब्लम करेंगे। इसके ऊपर एक मास है, वो मास का वैल्यू कितना है, वो मास का वैल्यू 5 kg है। उसके ऊपर और एक मास है जिसका वैल्यू कितना है 3 kg है। उसके ऊपर और एक मास है जिसका वैल्यू कितना है 2 kg है। हमको क्या बोला है, तो हमको बोला है ऑल, एक n1 n2 और एक n3, ठीक है, तीन नॉर्मल आएगा। तो सबसे मान लो ये वाला तुम्हारा n1 है, ठीक है, इसके ऊपर और एक रहेगा जो n2 है, और इसके ऊपर और एक रहेगा जो n3 है। क्लियर? तो पहले n1 क्या होगा, n1 विल बी 2 इंटू 10, करेक्ट, 20, ये सो
20,
20। n2 क्या होगा 2 प्लस 3 5,
15,
50। n3 क्या होगा 5 प्लस 3 प्लस 2
100।
कितना 100, 5 प्लस 3 प्लस 2 8 10 100। समझ में आ गया?
सर 10 आया ना, 10 इंटू 10 100। हाँ
बिल्कुल आया समझ में सबको? किसी को डाउट है? कैसे हुआ समझा?
हाँ सर।
देविका, देविका
यस सर।
समझ में आया कि नहीं?
यस सर, समझा।
ओके, और एक प्रॉब्लम करो। करो, इसके ऊपर नॉर्मल फाइंड करो, कितना क्या नॉर्मल होगा, कितना नॉर्मल होगा, और तीनों नॉर्मल, अगर जितना भी नॉर्मल होगा सबका वैल्यू निकालो। करो।
सर 20,
हम्म, सोचो
30,
सोचो,
फिर
सोच के कर, सोच के, टाइम ले थोड़ा सा, 5 मिनट ले और कर, सोच के करो।
सर आप नेमिंग कर दो ना उसका।
ओके,
सर
हम्म,
100 kg पे 1050 आएगा।
ओके,
हाँ सर।
Three.
सर N1
N1
20
will
और
be 20, N2 be 20.
क्यों? n2 है 20 होगा ना, n3 30 होगा।
हाँ हाँ, 30, सॉरी। हाँ
देविका कैसे है, समझ में आया? अभी देखो 100 kg के ऊपर दो मास है, तो हम लोग इसको क्या लिख सकते हैं, कंबाइंड, डायरेक्ट हम लिख सकते हैं
सर आपने
105
N3
kg।
30 कैसे
ठीक है देविका, समझ में आ रहा है? ये जो टोटल है, मैंने इस बॉडी को टोटली 105 kg मान लिया, तो n3 क्या होगा 105 इंटू 10 1050। इस बॉडी के ऊपर क्या है, ये बॉडी के ऊपर तो खाली इसका वेट है, तो 20 है, और इसके ऊपर इसका वेट है, तो 30 है। दैट्स ऑल। क्लियर?
यस सर।
यस सर।
ये लक्ष्य समझ में आया?
हाँ सर।
और एक करो।
सर 850।
आराम से सिद्धि, आराम से, प्रॉपरली सबका करो, सबका लिखो है, थोड़ा टाइम लो, लेट एवरीबॉडी डू। N1 N2 N3
यस
N4 सबका निकालो। ये वाला जो है ना, ये वाला आप ले लो, ये जो वेट है ना, ये इक्वली है इसके ऊपर, समझो, इस मास के ऊपर इक्वल है, इस मास के ऊपर इक्वल है, तो थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, सोचो, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड। दिस मास 10 kg इज इक्वली ऑन दिस एंड दिस। ओके, थोड़ा दिमाग लगाओ, ट्राई टू यूज योर ब्रेन। ऑल IIT JEE problem, okay? My problems are top notch. Very simple problem, only concepts you have to use, then you will be able to do. Yes or no, Swaroop?
Yes, sir.
Always remember, start with the last one, find out the last one, then go always from do from down to top, it will be easy. Always do down to top. First find N4, then N2 N3 and then N1.
Sir, आ गया।
ओके, अभी हम डिस्कस करते हैं। ओके, तो देखो, दिस वेट is actually taking all the weights total, like if you consider this weight will be 25 plus 20 plus 30 plus 10, how much? 30 60, so 60 plus 25 into 10, that is 850. So N4 is 850. Clear? Anybody? 850 Newton, always write Newton, it's a force, so 850 Newton. Okay, everybody got 850 Newton?
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
Devika, you got? Devika?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. अभी देखो, problem is N2 and N3. Remember, N2 is actually taking the weight of 10 kg, but not total 10 kg. Half here, half here. So this will be what? N2 will be 30 plus 10 by 2 into 10, and N3 will be 20 plus 10 by 2 into 10. So this will be what? How much? 35 Newton. And this will be 25 Newton. You got, everybody? Swaroop, you got?
सर 3
What
सर
3?
it will be
Sir, I got
350 and
350, sir.
250
Why? अरे 30 kg no?
into 10.
Okay, sorry. 350, correct. Sorry.
Yes.
थोड़ा सा
Okay, multiply.
So 350 and 250.
Correct? So 30 plus 10 by 2
Yes.
and 20
Yes,
plus
sir.
10 by 2. And next, this one will be alone. How much? N4 will be simple. Sorry, N1. 100. That's all. Clear? Is it interesting or not? Interesting or not?
Yes, sir.
yes sir
Yes. So with this, we will go ahead with the next topic. Anybody has doubt? Devika, you have doubt? You tell me, I will repeat.
No, sir.
Okay. So next we'll go to Newton's second law of motion. So what does the Newton's second law of motion says? Newton says the acceleration, write down definition. The acceleration of a particle as measured from an inertial frame, as measured from an inertial frame from an inertial frame is given by the vector sum of all forces. Is given by the vector sum of all forces. Acting on the particle divided by its mass. Acting on the particle divided by its mass. I will again repeat. The acceleration of a particle as measured from an inertial frame is given by the vector sum of all the forces acting on the particle divided by its mass. Complicated definition. You just have to remember only one thing. So what does it say? It says basically that F is equal to ma. That's it. This is the mathematical definition. Just mark the definition, or nobody will ask the definition, but they may ask you. Remember the definition, but what you have to basically understand is the force, okay, the net force. Let's say you have a body and you have four forces pulling the body. One is 10, one is 10, one is 8, and one is 10. Now tell me how the body will move, which direction it will move. This forces is cancelling this force. This force is not cancelling. So net, the body will move.
So down.
Oh, downwards. Very good. That means at 2 Newton. Okay, 2 Newton. So that means this force 2 Newton will be how much? Will be the mass into the acceleration of the body. So if at all you want to find out what is the acceleration of the body, then what you do? You divide the force by the mass. That's what it's saying. That is what the definition is saying, complicated definition. Anybody? Anybody who has doubt? Who didn't understand what I'm trying to say?
No, sir.
Devika, Siddhi, Laksh, Siddhi, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Got it, sir.
Okay.
Understood.
When it's saying the net
Understood.
forces which is acting on the body, net, if at all there is 10 Newton here, then what is the acceleration? Acceleration is 0. Why? Because force is 0. Force equal to m into a. Your mass cannot be 0. The force can be 0 and a can be 0. M into a is 0. So no force. That means all the forces are cancelling each other. So the body is not moving at all. But in this scenario, there is an unequal distribution of the forces. 10 Newton is acting downwards, 8 Newton upward. Now say another, maybe there is another example, 8 here, 4 here, 3 here, 2 here. How we will find this? In this type of diagram, you will have a complications. You will have to take what angle? You have to see what the net forces in which angle. There will be a vector sum. Okay, vector sum. It is a very simple, but this will be a vector sum. Correct or not? So you have to consider vectors and then you have to add. You have to find out. You already studied vectors. Yes. So second law basically says that F is equal to ma. Okay. But how it came, we have to understand. So we'll do the derivation. Rate of change. The force applied equal to rate of change of momentum is equal to force applied. There is another definition that force applied on the body is what? The rate of change of momentum. What is momentum? Momentum is P. So rate of change of momentum means what? Delta P by delta T. Yes or no? Delta P by delta T is equal to F force. Okay. But you remember the body initially it is moving at a U speed, initial speed, and final velocity at V speed. So what is delta P? Delta P is what? Change in momentum. Yes or no? Yes or no? So delta P will be what? mv minus mu. Final velocity minus initial velocity or not? Final momentum and initial momentum or not? Delta P.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So your delta P can be written as mv minus mu divided by what? T. Okay. So now take m common. So we are having v minus u by t. Yes or no? What is v minus u by t?
Yes.
What is v minus u by t?
Acceleration.
Acceleration. Understood how it came? Understood how it came?
Yes, sir.
Note
Yes,
down.
sir.
Note down this. But remember, whenever this type of object is there, the mass has to be constant. The mass cannot change. If you remember rocket, have you seen a rocket which goes? What is this? Exhaust. The rocket also accelerates. So can you find in rocket this is not valid? Why? Why? Why this is not valid for rocket? Because the mass is changing. The mass is changing. More high it goes, more and more exhaust it generates. So slowly the mass, the fuel of the rocket is changing. The mass of the rocket is changing. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Mass has to be constant. For this, note. For this force, this law to be valid, your mass has to be constant. Constant. Mass cannot change. Wrote down, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now we will see relativistic mass. What happens if a body moves at a speed of light? What happens? If the body moves at a speed of light, something happens. This I already told you, but again I will tell. If a body of mass m moves at a speed of light, that means the velocity of the body becomes equal to the speed of light. What happens? The mass
Infinite.
changes, increases. If a body is at rest, okay, if the body has a mass m, this is called rest mass. Remember, if I move with speed, slowly the speed increase, the mass will increase. And how? What is the formula? The formula is m m m final. You can write equal to m rest mass divided by 1 minus v square by c square. Now you'll say, how, sir, how the mass is changing? Now let's say your V is equal to C. When V equal to C, what is V by C? 1? Yes or no? If V equal to C, V by C will be 1 or not? What is 1 minus
Yes,
V by C whole square? 1 minus 1 equal to 0? Yes? What is this one? Root of this one? Same 0. So what will be this quantity? Whole quantity will become what? 0. So MF is equal to MR divided by 0, which is infinite. That means if the body moves at a speed of light, the rest mass of the body is not anymore m, it becomes infinite. It becomes infinite. Clear?
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
What
Yes, sir.
happens? Apply this formula and find out what is the mass of the body if velocity is half of the light speed. Apply this formula. V is equal to C by 2. What will be your mass? You're all watching my videos, no? In the YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Please share it with your friends and subscribe.
Yes.
So what happened? If V is equal to C by 2, this will become what? 1 minus V square by C square will become what? 1 minus C by 2 divided by C whole square. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That means C will get cancelled. It will be 1 by 1 by 2 whole square. 1 minus 1 by 4. So it will be how much?
So it
How
will be
much?
4 by 3.
4 by 3. 4 by 3 root over. How much? 2 by root 3. So MF equal to MR by 2 by root 3. This will go up. It will be root 3 by 2. Understood? 2 by root 3 by 2. So here MF
Yes,
will
sir.
be 2R 2 MR root 3. Understood? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, can we rejoin quickly? I'm stopping the meeting. We'll rejoin. Rejoin fast.
Yes, sir.